Hi, I'm Mike McCormick here at GBTA Broadcast Studio in Frankfurt, and I'm here with Eric Hallerberg from Sabre. That's right. And you're Managing Director, UK, Ireland, and Benelux.
That's correct.
Certainly have some good perspective about the European market.
That's right.
First off, I want to thank you and thank Sabre for sponsoring our broadcast studio. It's certainly become a big part of our show.
It's our pleasure.
A great opportunity to talk with executives like yourself and get some good perspectives on the marketplace. So thank you again for joining us.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity to work with you guys, and we feel it's been a really successful partnership for the last 4 years.
Certainly has been. And so let's talk about the marketplace. We recently released a study together that really looked at the challenges that business travelers face on the road. So, tell me about kind of the state of the union here in Europe for the business traveler. Good, bad?
Well, if you think about the way that we made the analogy about traveler friction. And if you think about the business mission is the driving force, and then you get these gravitational forces that are the traveler baggage, and then you get the travel friction, the in-trip friction, that it all creates a lot of challenges to drive through that business mission. What we're finding here in Europe is that expectations and satisfaction are a little bit lower than other areas of the world on how business travel affects people's jobs and how the traveler experience affects those jobs as well.
Right, and it's become, we've got a lot of factors that weigh into that, traveler experience and traveler satisfaction, back to, directly related to employee satisfaction, their well-being, duty of care. I mean, a lot of things that are, I'd say, really hot topics. Why does this matter so much in today's world?
I mean, you touched on a lot of it. I think it's not only the duty of care and the well-being and the employee satisfaction, and I think about travel managers who think of their customers, their travelers as their customers.
Right.
They're enlightened travel managers, and it's not just about procurement and getting the best deal or the lowest cost. It's about treating your customers or the travelers as your customers, because what the travelers are doing, nobody travels for business travel for fun, right?
Right.
They're doing it for a reason. Either it's an internal meeting, it's to come to a great event like this, or it's to go out and close deals. And there's got to be that business mission. So it's not only about well-being, about work-life balance, but it's about productivity, it's about driving more revenue, more productivity, and profitability to your business.
Right, and optimizing the money that's being spent.
Absolutely,
right?
Absolutely. There has to be a return on that investment.
So, what trends do you see coming in 2018? What would you want to tell our business travel buyers here?
I think what you see is this continued convergence between two driving forces, and that's technology enhancement and its changes in consumer or traveler behavior. And a lot of this started on the leisure side, but it's moving into the corporate side. If you think about the enhancements in technology, the ability to really use a person's phone or another device to reach out and contact them at any point during their trip, and a traveler's willingness to identify where they are, so we know exactly if they're in the airport, if they're in the taxi, if they're at the hotel, and we can give them relevant, timely messages about their taxi trip or about maybe something that's in a coffee shop that's in the airport. Right. Those are going to continue to converge where you get this, really it's utilization of technology to really meet the corporate traveler's needs. And those sound like buzzwords, but we're getting to a point where you're getting that relevant and timely information, and it's going to really enhance the traveler experience, which again drives back enhancing productivity, well-being, and profitability.
No, and we're really starting to see some of that come through in terms of the experience that people are having. Maybe the promise is really starting to be delivered in the marketplace.
I think you're right. And you'll see more of that in 2018.
That's great. Yep. Eric, thank you for joining us.
Mike,
and thank you
pleasure.
again, Sabre. Again, I'm Mike McCormick here at GBTA Broadcast Studio.